Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, back with some more of our Grand Tactician. We do have Military 2, so that is at least one thing to do. So we're going to start out organizing the armies. Once this battle has technically concluded. Actually, not when this battle has concluded, because we are going to get destroyed. So, we're going to recruit a new army. This one's going to be in Arkansas. And this one is going to have the Army of the West in it. Really? So here is what that's going to have. Come on, get out of this army. Thank you. Okay, the Army of Northern Virginia is going to be made now. Otherwise, we're going to lose Northern Virginia. Okay, so Army of Virginia will have Army of the Potomac. Army of the Shenandoah. Hampton's division. South Carolina militia. Okay. That's how we're going to do it with that. I'm going to move Beauregard also. So Longstreet's going to take over this. So let's remove Lee. No, let's remove Longstreet first. If I had anyone to come up, it would be Wade Hampton take over that. So let's get Hampton's Legion commander. Give them Blanchard. And then this becomes Wade Hampton. This becomes Longstreet. And this becomes Lee. Okay. Thomas Jackson takes over that. Jackson's here. Pickett takes over this as division commander. Okay, so let's put Archer there. Pickett goes here. Stonewall Jackson goes here. Beauregard is going to go out as well. That means we're going to have D.H. Hill get replaced here. D.H. Hill replaces Beauregard. Let's go with Coleman. And then D.H. Hill takes command of this. So that's what we have there. Out west. Northeast Tennessee, no. Out west. Here. And this is going to be Joseph E. Johnston. I'll look at where this army is here in a second. We're going to have a new army. It's in Tennessee. It's not going to be under Beauregard. Put Preston here for right now. Transfer. Now this is going to be Florida State Militia at one point. But this is going to be the Army of the Tennessee. East Tennessee. No. West Tennessee. Trumbull. And the Florida State Militia. Army of the Northwest. Okay, so Albert Sidney Johnston will be the one that takes command of this. The Bureau Guards here. Albert Sidney Johnson, the reigning commander. Okay. Jenkins. Don't want Jenkins here. I want Bragg to take over this. I'm not sure why Bragg is down here. Have Preston become here. Let's have Bragg here. Bragg, Donaldson, Chase is here. Pull Buckner out. Let's put Reagan maybe? Or Whitfield. Bagby, here we go. We'll put Bagby. Oh, I should have put Walker in charge of that. Put Walker in charge of that division. Here we go. Walker, Pillow, Preston Smith, Bragg, Donaldson. This is going to be Buckner because Chase cannot handle that. Okay. And so that is what we're going to do here. So Lee has to get up here. Okay, Longstreet here. Need Army of Shenandoah here. Need to reinforce that. Okay, so that's that. This army is where? Down here. Okay. I'm going to move this one, and I'm going to move it to Pulaski. I'm going to build something there. This one. We have the Guard. Army of the West. We're going to move this one up to Fayetteville, and then I will create a new army. And at Fayetteville, we will get supplies up, and we will take the fight to the enemy at this point. This one's down here, and Buckner just has to win that fight. So Army of the Northwest, Army of East Tennessee aren't going to have big parts in the fight. At least I don't think so. But they're going to hold for right now. In reality, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a fort right here. Okay, so what are we researching? Diplomacy. I have that. Okay. Let's look at this. Ewell, Frost. Let's wait until Lee gets up there to move some of this. Trimble. Okay, 1, 2. This has to be 3 more units. North Carolina, South Carolina. You gotta be kidding me. We don't have any. I guess it hasn't clicked over the next day, so that makes sense. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to give up Northern Virginia because I can't hold this like that. Means we are gonna reinforce with the Department of Virginia. Now, this wasn't a factor of not having the army there and making some mistakes like I did in the Union campaign. This has to do with the fact that we're just being pushed to two locations at the same time. And there's nothing I can do about it. Realistically. Unions at 3-year contracts already. Jesus, 124,000 in the field. "26 days normally, that's 19 days. If we were to take this, this goes to 56. Yeah, it's not worth it. Okay, so he can't go anywhere there. I'm fine. If he forces that battle, it's a pitched battle that he's not going to win. So. We can get that Sterling price. We can turn that around at least. We'll rename this sooner rather than later. There's no reason to worry about renaming things right now. We got him in a good trap, but I want to get some of our armies up. Then we'll reestablish our defensive position. Louisiana, Kentucky, Alabama. Those are going to be divisions there. We're going to pull in a couple more from West Virginia. Okay. What here? Someone I'm confident can do a good job. Cannons. There's Kemper. Riggles. Pemberton. Use Pemberton. Tennessee. Can't get any more from Tennessee. Can't get some from Alabama at least. And he keeps some kind of cohesion within the unit, but all the Tennessee boys are going to be under pillow. Wonder some from Louisiana. Um, I'm going to use Preston as guy with artillery. Let's not have lunch with Breckenridge. Let's have John. Was it John Henry Morgan? Maybe Iverson. Go with Wright. Get a couple. Butler. There's South Carolina artillery. Nathan G. Evans. Yeah, that's a no Ghost Rider. He's actually a decent cavalry officer. Georgia, Florida, Alabama. That'll be fine. Okay, let's name this so Beauregard and Johnson can be less of an issue. Army of Tennessee. Let's just make this go with the Corps first. First Corps. Pressing the Corps there. Second Corps. Third Corps. And this is fourth Corps. Okay. Missouri State Guard, Army of the West, I do like that, so that'll stay the same name. Second Corps, Army of East Tennessee, that's good. We're going to call this Department of the Northwest. Because I'm going to officially transfer him into the Army of East Tennessee. Edmund Kirby Smith will have a command. Over the Northwest. Tennessee. What? Oh. You can't have something with the same thing. There it goes. First Corps, second Corps. Okay. That's good. But who takes this Corps? mean, does it really matter? It's you scurry. I'm gonna go down to Chattanooga with this command and we're gonna get a supply depot. We want to be able to supply our armies throughout. We don't want any situation where we can't supply armies. Let's make Stonewall Jackson's army or corps over here. Let's actually rename these corps. We don't get confused on what we're looking at. This is first corps. This is second corps. I know they call them historically wings, but I need to get my bearings first. Third corps under AP, or that's AP Hill. DH Hill has fourth corps. Damn it. I accidentally clicked on it. Did it again. And that stays the Department of Richmond, which we've attached for this journey. I think should be a part of it in the first place. Stonewall's gonna hit it. We have the entire corps here. Okay. Let's fight this. We're going against McDowell, and then we can reorganize our corps in a way that's advantageous for us. Because we're going to have 4 corps here, and that's what we're going to build out with about 60,000 men that can reinforce each other, and we're going to hold Northern Virginia with 60 to 80,000. Then we will pump men into the West because that's ultimately where the war is going to be decided this campaign, it looks like. It's going to be out West. Okay. Here's the core. Where are the points? One here, Lee's Hill. Is this traditional? This looks like traditional Fredericksburg. There's no point on Taylor's Hill. There's one on Lee's Hill. Owens. This is traditional Gettysburg. Or not Gettysburg. Traditional Fredericksburg. Is there a third point? There's not. Okay. Wow, I'm actually excited for this one. Okay. Lee's got the right. Jeb Stewart's got. Can they can't cross if they have pontoon bridges. We're gonna put Jeb Stewart there. Okay. Okay, so there's that. For the cannons, we're gonna put a 24-pound howitzer here. We're gonna put the 6-pound field guns here. The 12-pound howitzer here. I'm gonna have the field gun up here. The field gun can pound more area. We'll have that like that. Stewart's on that side. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, the entire army will get an order for long range. Let's pull a detach here for Jeb. This is gonna be a checkpoint idea for here. How long is it going to take to get our reinforcements? Because he is all on the field, right? They're arriving in the next 3 hours, so we'll have the rest of the force. The hill arrives. AP Hill is going to march over to Taylor's Hill. Wait, where is the Union's coming from the south? Okay, that's an issue, I think. Which means we need to have this come down here. We might do a complete reversal of our defenses. It is not historical. And Longstreet's coming on the other side of the river. Okay, so I'm going to put Longstreet in a defensive position down here. And Baden is going to hold the defensive position at Owens. We're going to reinforce him with Hill. Let's get him to a single line. We do have some cav here. Let's detach. Once they're detached, we're going to see if we can do something. I'm going to detach these guys here as well. See if we can't scout. I think they're coming from down here. And if that's the case, we need to, yeah, see, they're a prospect hill. We just saw that. So if they're going to come down here, we need to get a defensive position going. The Longstreet's going to put a defensive position here. We are going to pull Jackson's force. To be the center. And Hood's gonna come over here. Okay, so Wade Hampton. A lot of roads lead here. So Hampton's gonna get himself on the road. You're going to be in defensive position here on the river. Cav is going to get on the road here. These artillery pieces are going to come over here. So these guys, you're going to come right here. You're going to come right here. You're supported by your field guns. Don't see any Union forces yet. We're still in the maneuver to battle. So that's one thing that we're doing, is we are maneuvering in a way to get ready for battle. Richmond Stage Road is a hammy thing. We're not seeing anything down Mine Road. Let's scout more towards Prospect Hill. Let's see if they're on the backside of this hill. If they're at the crossing, we might just have to formulate an attack. I'm completely fine with. Clayton's not seeing anything. Frost isn't seeing anything down the Richmond Road. Here's Clayton. We're going to put Jeb Stewart down the railroad line. And for Lovell, it's going to be down at Hamilton. See if we can see him anywhere down here. Yeah. Seeing anything? Thought we should have seen him by now. There's no river crossing. This unit is still in a heavily wooded area, so it's possible that he can't actually see the Union positions if they're at Hamilton Crossing. Move up to the farm. Let's move Jeb Stewart up further. Towards Prospect Hill. Still nothing. I might have saw something over here. Coming down this road. I'm unknown. It's unknown at this time. Let's deploy. Let's revert back in our positions. Let's scout. Might have saw something right here. Went past the military road. Not seeing anything. Pull Jeb Stewart back. This road then. We're going to pull Yule's force over here. Make sure we're in a position that can be defended for a deep run. Extend Brian down. On both infantry positions. Did they retreat out the field? We're just not seeing it. No, they are. They have all 16,000 on the field right now. They are maneuvering, but you do not see them. Where are they? They didn't somehow get behind me. We would have seen them on the first day. Or marching to the south here. Hmm. They couldn't have gotten across the river, could they have? It's possible. There they are. They are there. So if that is the case, let's pull up Yule. So Yule comes over here with the cannons. You come on his flank. So we're maneuvering under fire here. Yes. 24-pound howitzers go here. 6-pound field guns go here. Goods division is going to come down here. Goes Garnet. Okay. Okay, pick its unit. Okay. Do the same thing over by Frost. They're in the open ground too. Okay, we're going to come in with Hampton's division. An assault from the right. We're going to come down with Pickett's division. An assault from the rear. Everyone else is in reserve. We're holding the line. The artillery is just going to rock them from the flanks. We have skirmishers in the field to harass them so they can't get in any battle line. we're gonna harass them. I'm gonna use hold them in place. We're trying to do so this flank works. Looks like they're in the initial stages of retreat. This is just an absolute train wreck for the Union right now. White Sanders Brigade's got its first star. I think it's their first experienced unit in the Army. Oh, we have another one here with James Deering. Been some heavy combat. It helps that this is their second battle in many cases. That some of these units were able to just stand fast and fight. It helped a lot. And once we get some Enfields in here, it's going to be a whole nother deal, I think. Pickett was killed. What is Pickett doing up here? What are you doing near the front, cheering on his men? We lost Pickett. Ouch. In the last 25 minutes of the battle, Pickett is killed in action. Do a surrender here with the 1st Brigade. I don't know who we put in charge of Pickett's division at this point. We'll have to see if anyone is notable here. But Pickett has fallen on the field. A sad day for the South. As we eliminated McDowell's force, at least by half. We lost 3,000. I mean, who takes over his section? It becomes archers. They're being killed. Did we eliminate some of the... McDowell was wounded in the battle. So was Tyler. Sherman. Schneck. Some key injuries. Colonel Porter. But ultimately, the death of Pickett, who's so gallantly leading his men from the front, has been killed in action. It's a sad day. Even despite with the victory, it's a sad day. At this point, who will lead the Virginia men into battle? George Pickett. Killed in action. See who we put next here. So Pickett was under Thomas Jackson. Guess at this point it is Weisinger. He distinguished himself in the battle. He could not save Pickett. He saw him fall on the field. And David A. Weisinger will be the division. Just for that, we will name one of our units Pickett Zone. Let's go with Pickett's fighting men here. Fulkerson will take command. Just a great day here. Not a great day. So what we have here, we will kind of put our units where I want them. So this one will go down here back to Virginia. The Army of Northern Virginia will be over here because we need to reinforce. The 3rd Corps, no, Thomas Jackson will be at Winchester. The 3rd Corps will be a forward corps. AP Hill and DH Hill will hold the crossing to Southern Virginia. Alright, guys. So that will end the episode there. Thank you all for joining me. Go ahead and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe. And the next time, the Union's outnumbering us right now. We have the Army of the Cumberland coming down. Not a large force, but we're trying to defend the Cumberland Gap. We're trying to also get some forts on Tennessee River, just south of Paducah. And then from here, we're going to build some supply depots. What we're going to do is Pulaski, this one down in the south. If we can get this fort down at Pensacola quickly, we'll move up to the north. Otherwise, we'll have to use this one to get a supply depot at Corinth, and then also get a fort at Memphis so we don't have any issues coming down. I think also getting a fort over by Dyersburg and New Madrid is probably good as well, and kind of hold this. The key for this army will be holding Charlotte, Nashville, Jackson, this area. I don't think we're going to do an incursion into Kentucky yet. We're not ready for it supply-wise whatsoever. Northern Virginia, this was good, but after we kind of do our thing here, we are going to have some kind of defense of West Virginia. Because at this point, since the Union's smacked here, we might see a desperate Union play into West Virginia through our rear, through Staunton, and then that would completely circumvent the defenses that we have at up in Northern Virginia. But that's why we have this army down the south, which is going to establish defensive perimeter around Richmond, then cut off down to Fort Monroe and take Fort Monroe. I think taking this will also help us to ensure that Norfolk is completely secure from that. And then I think this one down in Richmond holds between Richmond and Charlotte. So if we do have that push behind us, we at least have a force that can respond. Which would be even worse, though, if that Union force cut through through Point Pleasant, through Charleston, Salem, and cut us behind Lynchburg. That would completely cut us off Richmond from everything and cause a mad scramble all the way down to Richmond and Petersburg. And that's not something what we want to see happen. We have to establish and take that. We also have to take back the fort down at Pensacola. I think what I'm also going to do is I'm going to get a small army with a very small force. You know what I mean by small force? Just a small infantry portion to get some forts down in New Orleans. I'm liking the forts around this area. We have a bit through Alabama and Mobile, that sort of thing. But well, we got Philip Jackson, so we still have a couple good ones down here. So I guess in that case, I think we're good with forts. Yeah, I think we're good with forts. I think once we get that, we march that army, and I think we're ready for an advance into Kentucky. But like I said before, this will be the end of the episode. Go and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe. And the next one, we're just going to have to figure out what to do out west. But at this point, we have established some supply routes and supply bridgeheads that we can do a decent advance without a sterling price or an attached army to Johnston down here. It's not going to be pushed out, but still afraid they're going to come down Rockbridge and through Batesville, and that could cause an entire mass retreat. So I'll see you guys next time. Later.